Storm Team 29 forecast.
You're looking live at foggy, heavy rainfall across the area. That's a live view from our Carter Mountain weather camera. Barely any visibility because of the fog and the heavier rainfall at this time. As I mentioned yesterday, our camera would look a whole lot different today. All right, I'm meteorologist Josh Fitzpatrick. So the next big thing I'm tracking from the Weather Center is the continuation of this heavier rainfall that will continue over the next several hours. The heaviest rain will occur between 3 to 7 p.m. from southwest to the northeast, and additional perhaps 2 or more inches of rain in localized areas, and the winds will increase, especially tonight, and some of those winds may gust up to 55 miles per hour. In that first forecast, this first alert weather day Tuesday, rainy conditions all afternoon and into this evening. The temperatures will slowly come up. In fact, the daytime high for today may not occur until about 10 or 11 o'clock tonight as the rain begins to move away and the winds begin to pick up. So the better part of the day will be stuck in the 40s as that rain will begin to get heavier over the next several hours. Now at daybreak, we did see some wintry mix over the Blue Ridge Mountains and into the Shenandoah Valley. This was the snapshot along Pinnacle's Skyline Drive, showing some ice over the tree branches here, especially on those elevated and untreated surfaces. But it's all rain right now on Storm Team 29's live Doppler radar network, where you see the yellow shaded areas. That's some moderate rain coming down right now. Charlottesville, Albemarle County, DeCrozet, I-64, Route 20, 29. Allow some extra drive time out this way. There's a live view from Airport Road and Route 29 in northern Albemarle County, showing the very wet conditions and the steady rainfall. And we're watching more plain rain along the Swift Run Gap along Route 33. If you look closely right there, that's 2 snowplow trucks. You don't need to be able to plow the snow because there's no snow to deal with, not even ice now. The risk for ice along the higher elevations has now gone by the wayside. It's just a plain old cold rain here on out. Rain across the Route 15 corridor, Louisa, Fluvanna, Buckingham counties, and across I-81 there, Stanton. It's a plain old cold rain. No worries about ice with temperatures above freezing in the mid to upper 30s. So we're watching severe weather not too far away with a tornado risk north and South Carolina, and there's a snowstorm on the north end of that. The risk for severe thunderstorms is across south side, southeast Virginia, especially into north and South Carolina. That's where tornadoes and damaging winds are going to be most likely. Now we may hear a rumble of thunder, especially near and south of the James River on towards this evening between 3 to 5, 6, 7 p.m. Southwest to the northeast. That is going to be the heaviest rainfall, maybe even the strongest winds across the mountains. And then after 9 p.m., the heaviest rain is moving on out. We have a drying and a cooler outlook with breezy conditions on Wednesday. Additional rain between 1 p.m. and about 7 p.m. will range from 1 inch to 2.5 inches of rain, locally higher amounts, and that's why the National Weather Service continues a flood watch for the entire area through at least late tonight. So watch those creeks, rivers, and urban areas. If you come upon a flooded roadway, turn around, don't drown, find an alternate route. Highest winds gusts for this evening and overnight for the Blue Ridge up to 55 miles per hour, and it will turn windy across the lower elevations. But I think even tomorrow we may have winds in excess of 30 miles per hour for the lower elevations. Here's your forecast. In the 50s by this evening, the heaviest rain occurs between 3 to 7 p.m. Strongest winds tonight, maybe some scattered power outages. 40s on Wednesday, gusty and cooler with some sunshine breaking out. My pick day of the week is Thursday in the 50s with sunshine. More rain arrives by Friday afternoon, drying and breezy and cooler for the weekend ahead, Jared.